What up, y'all? Back doing a live stream. Like I said, I was going to do scheduled live stream today, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Just a quick live stream talking about, nothing specific really. Just, showing love to the people for supporting, for showing up, for subscribing to the channel. 100 subscriber live. Not sure how long I'll be on this live stream. I went live earlier today. It'll just be dependent on whoever joins the live stream. But I went live earlier today, man. Actually went outside. First time actually being outside, going outside, doing things live. It was cool. It was a cool experience. You know what I mean? I definitely got tired of holding the tripod up, the selfie stick, whatever y'all want to call it. And like I had like 35 maximum people or so, 36 people that ended up joining. So it's definitely true what people be saying. Like the more you go live, the more people start joining the live stream. So I plan on trying to do a live every single day. Like I'll go live tomorrow morning. I don't know if I'll be scheduling them like I usually do or I did for this one, but I'll just be going live randomly, y'all. So be sure to join and show love to the content, to the videos. Subscribe to the channel. I just uploaded a few shorts from a long form video that I dropped like 3 hours ago. I don't even know the time, 4 hours ago or so. I uploaded a few shorts from that. You know how YouTube has the capability to remix content. So I remixed that long form video into a few shorts for you guys. People tend to like the shorts. People who aren't subscribed to the channel tend to be the ones tapping in, tuning in. It's weird how YouTube works, man. Your own subscribers don't even tap into the videos. It's like it naturally seeks out new viewership, which I'm not mad at. Obviously, we're trying to, increase the brand, get as many people under the umbrella as possible, create a place for conversation, and, just showing love to everyone. So with that being said, shout out to y'all. Shout out to even clicking the subscribe button. Can't tell you how much I appreciate that. I don't plan on stopping this journey anytime soon. I plan on keeping on working, keeping on just doing my thing, and pray that God gives me the downloads. Holy Spirit guides me in the process and gives me all the information I need to be able to give y'all some information and tell y'all things and speak to y'all about things. So definitely y'all are much appreciated. So don't be afraid to, comment down in the comment section. A lot of people, when they join the stream, they don't even say nothing. They just like to observe, and there's nothing wrong with that. But, I definitely want to get the subscribers and the people who watch me to get to a point of wanting to interact. So shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Mention what y'all end up doing today, man. What y'all get down to or what y'all get up to this Sunday. Comment down below, man. Comment in the chat. Eli Watson and Sean says hi. Shout out to Eli Watson and Sean's. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you even joining. We hit 100 subscribers. I'm not sure if you subscribe to the channel, but thank you for supporting the channel. Thanks for even joining this live stream. I know that people have busy lives. People got things to do. So the fact that people even run across my videos is cool. It's much love. It's much love. So yeah, like I mentioned, I went on the walk. It was cool. That stream should be uploaded. Y'all should probably see it tomorrow, and it's actually being outside. And it was my first time streaming outside and walking around. Like for me, it was a weird thing because people always stare at you like, "Oh, what's he doing?" And I guess shout out to all the streamers out there that do it. Like, yeah, I appreciate the sub, Eli Watson and Sean's. Thank you for subbing to the channel. It's a weird thing because people, they'll have their. I don't really take into consideration people's negative opinions, but it's just something you got to get comfortable with, comfortable doing. Build confidence doing outside when people are just watching you and you're just in your own little world streaming. So, like I said, if y'all didn't catch me mentioning this earlier, I'm gonna be going live every day now if possible. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. And it seems like when I go live earlier, maybe during the day, like 10 a.m., 11 a.m., more people tend to hop on the stream. So it's random. It's like out of the blue, I'll see 30, 40 people on the live stream, and I'm like, it's crazy. That's the beauty of YouTube, though. You know, the live stream, going live gives you access to people who have no idea about your channel, you know, because there's like a live type of section or segment. So, yeah. And supposedly the algorithm favors you when you go live more. So we'll see how that ends up playing out for me, man. Dang, nobody did nothing today. Nobody cares to share what they got up to this Sunday. I know it's like 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So a lot of y'all may be getting ready to go to bed. A lot of y'all may be wrapping it up for the night. What you doing for Thanksgiving? Nothing, man. No plans this year. I'm out of town, so, you know, I don't got family around and stuff like that, so I didn't have no plans on doing nothing. What y'all doing, man? What y'all got planned? Comment down below. Who's cooking the turkey, man, and how are you cooking it? Last year was the first time I actually cooked Thanksgiving dinner. I actually made Thanksgiving dinner, and it turned out okay. I was surprised at how I did. I baked the turkey. Turkey was juicy. It was like a Cajun turkey. I had a Cajun seasoning. Hey, if you've never fried a turkey, man, fry a turkey. Fried turkey is fire. I don't know. It may not be the healthiest, but it's juicy, and it's tender, and the skin is crispy. So I love a deep fried turkey, man. Going to Austin with the cousins, cool, bro. Cool. I like being out in Austin. I haven't been out there in a long time, but Austin's cool. Texas in general is cool. It just got that laid back vibe type of feel to it. So I hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving, man. It's crazy. This work week's gonna be so slow because everybody's off. I mean, not everybody, but you know how, you know, a majority of people take off and stuff like that. And then it makes the work week slow, which I'm not mad at. You know, I'm not gonna be mad at the fact that people aren't bothering me every 5 seconds, but it is what that at. You live in, now I'm from Texas. I don't live in Texas currently. I just moved, but I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. Fort Worth, Texas. Dallas, Fort Worth area, but I was born in Fort Worth. You know how they say. When you, a lot of people who don't know anything about Fort Worth be like, bro, what's Fort Worth? You be like, Dallas. They be like, oh. Because people don't realize DFW is the Metroplex. They be like, oh, what's Fort Worth? You said same. Oh, you from Fort Worth? Cool, bro. That's what's up. That's random. Yeah, that's random. That's why this channel, obviously you probably weren't subscribed at this point, at that point in time, but this channel used to be called Fort Worth Fabian Speaks, because I got a channel called Fort Worth Fabian. So this was like a spin-off, and it was just I titled it, I really called it FWF Speaks, just to kind of make a little acronym for it, Fort Worth Fabian. But I changed just to Fabian Speaks after a few weeks, just to kind of simplify it, because I know a lot of people be like, what's FWF mean? It's Fort Worth Fabian. Yeah, Texas is cool. It's cool. Shout out to the 3 people in the stream, man. We've been live for 9 minutes now. Like I said earlier, I'm not positive on how long I'm going to be live, but I just wanted to take time out to shout out to people who subscribe, man. We hit 100 subscribers this month, which is fire, man. This channel's only been up for a month. Well, it's been up, but I only been uploading to it consistently with this content for a month. And it seems like people are liking it somewhat. A lot of the traction has been coming from shorts, me doing the shorts, man. A lot of my long form videos don't get a lot of views at all. People don't watch those. I'm not in the algorithm yet like that for those, but I started to see my shorts pick up a whole lot more, man. I had a short that hit 1,000 views for the first time. I never hit 1,000 views on a short till yesterday. So that's cool. That's cool. It's interesting when you start a different channel, right? or a new channel, and the whole perspective and the approach is completely different. Because I'm used to doing reaction content. I got a reaction channel, and doing content like this to where I don't really have it heavily edited. I just record and upload, and I make shorts from my long form videos. That's how I like it, to be honest with you. I'm not trying to have no fancy editing. Just trying to give people messages, create conversation, have a word. And I want this to turn into a whole community, you know what I mean? Like, where we can have conversations. That's what's wrong with the world today. People don't know how to have conversations. People don't want to talk about nothing. People just in their own bubble. People keep to themselves. And that's cool and all, but we won't get nowhere with stuff like that. Like, I'm all about trying to bring people together, have some sort of unity, some sense of unity, tying folks together, man. You know, people too closed off nowadays. And it's definitely understandable. We live in a savage society, man. A lot of heartache, a lot of pain, a lot of struggle going on. A lot of struggle going on. You're a good streamer. Appreciate that, man. I've never really experimented too much with streaming, but I mean, I did at a point in time. I'm not gonna act like I didn't. This was years ago on my other channel. I used to always stream reaction content. It didn't do good at all. But if you notice, nowadays streaming is very popular. Like, you have all these kids like Kai Cenat, Ice Speed, Aiden Ross, all these young kids who's getting all these multi-million-dollar deals just from streaming, like Twitch, Kick, all these streaming platforms, to where people game on them and do all this stuff. And I'm not a gamer like that. I used to be, but I can't game. I rather get on here and talk to people, you know, versus like gaming and stuff like that. So, you know, God willing, this channel gets to the point to where it's a very large community, and like there'll be 1,000 people in the live stream, 2,000, 3,000 people, you know, and just beyond, to where like the comments, the chat is flooded. People can have conversations, obviously while keeping it kosher. But you know, today's society, somebody's gonna get on somebody's nerves and they're gonna bicker and go back and forth. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Holiday seasons just seem different nowadays. It don't even feel real. Like, Thanksgiving's this week, and Christmas is just, holiday seasons are just, you know, it's not the same as like when you were a kid. Holidays are way different. It's just completely different when you were a kid. But when you grow up, if you don't have children, it's like, because I think the older you get, a lot of the joy you get comes from seeing your kids excited to open presents, stuff like that, spending time with family and things of that sort. You said put a sub count in the corner. I can't do that on the mobile. I don't know how to do that on a mobile device. I know how to do it on my PC. I can do it on my computer. I'm just now getting familiar with streaming on mobile, man. If you know how to do it on mobile, let me know, bruh. Show me how to do it. I'll do it. But I don't think having a sub count is gonna do that much good. My subs don't jump like that. This channel is fairly new. It's at a very new stage. You're not gonna see subs just tick up like that. It's just gonna stay at the same count for like 3 weeks. You know what I mean? So it's just been moving very slowly, is my point. It's not like these big streamers to where they have a sub count and it's just continuously moving. It's just like, nah, I don't have that much traction yet on this channel, but hopefully one day. Hopefully one day. So Eli Watson from Fort Worth, from Texas, man. I always like to know where everybody's from when they join the stream, because when you stream live, you could be global. People be all over the world. We got 2 people in the stream, only 1 person communicating. If you shy, it's all good, man. But if you willing to drop where y'all from, comment in the chat where y'all from. That's the one thing about streaming. I'm not mad at. I don't like. There's people who just like to watch, and that's cool. It's like the kid in the back of the classroom. You know what I mean? But when 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 I like interacting with people on streams, man. I'm not the streamer that streams and then just does something else and everybody's commenting, and it's like the kid that raises his hand in the classroom, but he's trying to get the teacher's attention and the teacher's not paying any attention to him. You know, it's funny, like the kid who's like, hey, I know the answer. And then you finally pick on that kid. Um, yeah, I think streaming's all about interacting with people, man. That's the point. It's the purpose, because there's a live chat. I can see the live chat. I think the top amount, or the top are high in terms of viewership has been 8 on this stream in particular. But the most amount of viewers I've had in a live stream was, like I said, I think I already said this, was like 36, 37. I haven't hit 40. But I mean, what I've noticed is when I stream in the mornings is when more people hop on. So yeah, man, I'm not gonna hold people up. Like I said, I didn't know how long I was gonna stream. I didn't know what it'd be dependent on. That's the thing. Like, live streams are random. Like, and it's typically dependent on if like people join, or you know, if there's conversation being created. If nobody's, you know, interacting, like, that'll cut the stream short sometimes. You should actually like do stuff in your stream except just answering questions. More people will join on, like bottle flipping. Yeah, bro, that's the plan. That's the point. Like I mentioned today, earlier this morning, I went on a walk. And I had like, that's why I had like 35 people in my stream. So that's the goal. I'm gonna start doing that a whole lot more now. But right now it's dark outside. There's no point in like being outside. You know, there's not gonna be no good lighting. But yeah, the goal is to incorporate activities on stream. That's what I notice people care about. Nobody want to watch you just sit down. So that's the goal one day. But streaming is really about lifestyle. If you got a lifestyle, people want to see it, then you'll be a successful streamer, man, because people really care about seeing cool stuff. But it depends on your brand too. If you got a big brand, or you got a lot of subscriber count, it don't matter what you do. You can go live, people gonna join because they rock with you that tough. They really, like, they mess with you that hard. So it don't matter really about, it just depends. You know, if you got a lot of subscribers, they're not gonna care what you're doing. They just want to interact with you, period. But when you're starting out, yeah, it makes more sense to do things that are engaging, do things that people find captivating, because that's gonna draw them to your channel anyway. So yeah, I definitely hear you, Eli. I'm taking that into consideration. But at this point in time, man, I really just been locked in uploading content. I haven't really been trying to do too much, man. I'm in an isolated season where I'm really just trying to focus on my channels and new business ventures, and just stay home and stay inside and grind it out and work. I ain't really been outside like that, man. And I'm not trying to be outside. The days of partying, having fun, doing all the wild stuff are kind of dead to me until like we get over this hump, until we enter that new season of just abundance and flourishing, and you know, and to where that's the whole reason is to change my life, change my whole family's life, man, everybody's life around me when I do this type of content. You know, I'm trying to get to a point to where this can change lives. So that's the goal. That's when we can start partying and having fun. Let's do some entertaining stuff so a lot of people watch. What do you recommend? That's you said bottle flipping earlier. I don't even really know what that is like that. Do you like soccer? Soccer cool. What I'm gonna do, I'll probably live stream when I go play basketball. Oh, he said bottle flipping. I know what you're talking about. I just had to do the search. Yeah. You actually think that people would care about me flipping a bottle on camera? I don't know if that would get that much engagement. don't know if that get that much engagement. And said, do you like soccer? Yeah, soccer's cool, man. Soccer's cool. I never played it growing up. I mean, I played it in like elementary, but um, I was more passionate about it when I was in my teenage or my elementary days. When I got into middle school and stuff like that, it was all basketball. But definitely soccer's cool, bro. I can't help but like it. A majority of my family live in Europe. A lot of my family live in Africa, and a lot of my family lives in Europe. So when I was in Europe, you already know Europe, soccer or football is the #1 sport. It's a global thing. So you already know when you're overseas, that's all they care about. So that's where I grew up, really fall in love with it. He said he saw a person flipping a bottle for as long as they can, and they got like 500 views. Okay. Okay, thanks for the insight, man. Let me ask you this. When you saw that bottle flipping video, what was the video titled? Was it literally titled Bottle Flipping for as Long as I Can? Like, what was the title of the video that you saw? That's interesting, though. That's interesting. Those random kind of concepts, I see your point, they go viral. Because it's weird. Like, that's what I've been kind of experimenting with is titles on live stream. The most amount of viewers I've had on a live stream was when my title of the video was just Fabian Speaks is Live. Like, every time you go live on YouTube, it's going to always pre-populate a title for you, and it's your channel name is live. So I was like wondering, I was trying to test out different titles for live streams, if that's really a factor in the click-throughs. And the title I used with the most views I've had on a stream was just, and I got 100 views on that stream, was just Fabian Speaks is Live. So I'm like, why do people care about just knowing that I'm live? It was interesting to kind of break down and think into the psychology of it. You know, like, why did people click on this video? Like, why did they? But that's why I'm trying to experiment with the times of day I go live as well, because I've noticed earlier in the day, more people hop on. And like I said, today I had like 36 people that got on my live stream, and the title of my live stream was Walk and Talk. Like, let's go for a walk and talk. And I was literally just outside in the neighborhood, walking and talking. And I got a lot of good scenery, man. It was beautiful. Because, you know, California is just beautiful. You see palm trees and things of the sort. So a lot of people in the chat were like, man, oh, it's beautiful out there. I like live streams with good scenery. So people love seeing views. They like seeing scenery, sunlight, good lighting. And everybody was like, oh man, it's beautiful. So you already know, like, I get what you're getting at with it. You got to be active. You got to be outside. You got to give people scenery, things that they can see, things that they can like actually like take in. Yeah, I'm really curious. I don't know if you logged off, Eli, but I'm really curious what the title of that video was. When you said that you saw the bottle flipping for as long as they could. What was that video titled? Because now I'm just understanding that, like, the titles of the live streams, you just have to be literal. Like running a mile, or like, bruh, I was telling the story of a girl who streamed live for 3 years. Imagine somebody who streamed for 3 years straight. It don't even sound real, but she streamed for 3 years straight. It's just crazy to me. Kai Cenat had her on his stream, and he even checked her analytics. Like, he was able to see how long she'd been live, and she had been live for 3 years. And he kept asking questions because he was so baffled. He's like, how was you live for 3 years? Like, what did you do when you sleep. She's like, yeah, I kept it on live when I was sleeping, when I was taking a shower. Of course, I would cover myself up, but I would even have the stream with me in the bathroom. I'm like, dang, that's dedication right there. But come to find out, it works out, man. It worked out for her, man, because Kai Cenat blessed her. Kai Cenat blessed her with the opportunity, man. All expenses paid for, trips, getting her equipment, and she went viral. She got exposure. So that's what's crazy about when you stay consistent at something, when you put in the work, you're dedicated, your life can change, and you don't really know when or how it will change. It's just all by God's grace. Like, God will just do things and shift the whole perspective of your life in a random way. I talked about this last night in the stream, but if you didn't watch it last night, I'll mention it again. That Kai Cenat was basically, he had a guest on his stream. Kai Cenat's the biggest streamer currently right now. He invites a lot of celebrity guests. He had a guest on his stream. The guest asked him a random question along the lines of who has streamed the longest in history or something. I don't even know if it was history, but he's like, who do you know of that streams the longest? And Kai Cenat didn't even know. It was just a random question. So Kai Cenat did some type of search. I don't know what it was. He did some search, and this young lady came up. Her name is like Emily CC. She came up, and that's how they were able to connect with her. She came up, and while they searched for her, she was live in that moment. I mean, she'd been live for 3 years. So she was live in that moment, and they were able to connect with her, tap in with her, get on a call, get on a video call, and then he just asked her all these questions. Of course, she was like spazzing because it's Kai Cenat. He's very famous, right? She was like, oh my God. And yeah, she shared her story about how she's been streaming for 3 years straight. So you can't make that up. Like, what are the chances Kai would have a guest that comes on the show that asks a particular unique question that prompts Kai Cenat to do a search, and that pulls up a girl who's been trying to work her butt off for 3 years to just make it through, and he finds her in that divine moment? That's all divine timing. You can't add that up. Like, you can't make that make sense, man. It's just so random. And now her life has changed forever. You see what I mean? So those kind of things are, I definitely love those kind of things. But yeah, all my next streams now, I'm going to try to think of unique ideas, like crazy titles on doing something like something crazy, something different. Like Eli said, flip a bottle 5,000 times and see what happened. But yeah, those are the things that go viral, man. But that's the thing about me. I ain't chasing virality. So I'm not thinking about clickbait and doing weird, crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a clout chaser. If it happened, it happened. But then again, it's like, work smarter, not harder, right? You got to be able to think outside the box and come up with cool ideas. Hayden Carr says backflip right now. Yeah, right, bro. And break my neck? Never. I could never do a backflip, bro. That's one thing as a kid, I was scared to even backflip on the trampoline. I kind of got to the point to where I could backflip into a pool, but I can't even backflip, man. I'm horrible at backflipping. Oh, Eli back. He said his phone died. Bro, I've been asking you questions about the video title that you mentioned about the bottle flipping. Like the video that you saw of the person that was flipping a bottle for as long as they could. What was the title of that video? Was it literally titled Bottle Flipping for As Long As I Can? Or what? Because I'm trying to understand some specifics to when it comes to live streaming and titling things a specific thing in conjunction with time of day and what you're actually doing on live. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't do anything on live, and they get a lot of views. And I'm like, what? A lot of people do crazy stuff and they get a lot of views. So I'm saying, like, YouTube is weird. There's no rhyme or reason to a lot of things on it. But of course, ideally, the more, like, the cooler something is that you do, the more people to watch. Hayden says, you got to experience everything in life. Yeah, bruh, to an extent. I ain't gonna experience PCP, I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree with you. You gotta experience, you can't be afraid in life, man. You gotta do things, but that's why I say to an extent. Life is just nuts, man. Life is crazy. Dang, we've been live for 30 minutes now. It's funny how time flies. But yeah, from here on out, man, I'm gonna only go live in the mornings because I've noticed that I just get more viewership in the mornings. And I'm gonna start doing activities like Eli recommended. I'm gonna try to think of things to do. Walking in the dark. You know, people be doing some stupid ideas, bro. Walking backwards for 5 days. It's like, what? Now it's making me think of like random crazy ideas of content or like video ideas I could do for live stream. Some people be doing mukbangs. It was funny because last night I had ordered some like Indian food or something like that. It was like buttered chicken or something like that, and garlic naan bread, you know, rice and stuff like that. And I'm like, dang, should I go live, you know, doing a mukbang, whatever, you know, however they call them, bro. It's a mukbang, whatever. I'm like, nah. Trying to get a world record in bottle flipping is the title. Okay, see, that's a unique title. Yeah. Because if I saw that title and I was just streaming, or if I was scrolling through live streams, I would definitely click on that stream. So obviously, it's the same way in which YouTube is all about titles and thumbnails and clickbait. I think live streaming is more so about the title, because live streaming thumbnails aren't that great unless you're doing some editing on some adjustments on the back end. But yeah, it's all about convincing titles. But like I said, my most viewed stream didn't have a unique title. It just said Fabian Speaks is live. We're having quesadilla for dinner. Okay, man, that's what's up. What kind of quesadilla? Chicken? I think chicken quesadilla. Chicken, beef, cheese quesadilla. I was thinking about I don't know what to eat for dinner, bro. I don't know. I'll be eating all the time, man. Like that no more. Live stream just froze up on me. I don't know if y'all could even still hear me, but I don't know what's going on, man. All right, I guess that's a sign to end the video, man. I'm gonna end the stream. Bro. It froze on me. So peace, love, prosperity, all y'all. I'm not even sure if y'all can hear me, man. Stay blessed, y'all. We'll catch y'all on the next stream. Like I said, I'm gonna go live every day. It's gonna be random times. I'm not gonna schedule streams anymore, but you know, if y'all catch me, y'all catch me. So stay blessed, man. We out.